Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to a bit of a different video here on the channel and a brand new announcement. As you guys can see from the gameplay in the background, I am no longer going to be uploading Call of Duty here on the channel. I just don't enjoy the game anymore. It's not fun to me anymore, and the views are also really bad. Really just am not enjoying it as much as I wish I was. So unfortunately, I'm going to be stepping away from Call of Duty indefinitely and becoming a Overwatch YouTuber. I am going to chase my dream of becoming a professional Overwatch player, and hopefully I can make millions on millions and on millions of dollars doing that, and become super famous and yeah, be very successful away from Call of Duty, because I mean, you know how toxic the Call of Duty community can be sometimes with, everything like that. There's no support for Vanguard anymore. There's no support for Warzone. Everybody's over on Elden Ring. Everyone's playing the new Fortnite update or Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So I just feel like it's time for me to move on to something else and, go into the direction of Overwatch content and, hopefully become a pro one day. So, and guys, I apologize for that. I know that a lot of you guys like Call of Duty and, everything like that. So I guess the run is now over with Call of Duty, and hopefully you guys will support me in my Overwatch endeavor. So anyways, I will see you guys all on a brand new Overwatch video tomorrow. So hopefully you guys go to enjoy that. Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. Obviously, that you guys saw already earlier, but that was an April Fool's prank. Of course, I wasn't going to give up on Call of Duty and switch to that game to play Overwatch and pursue a professional career. No, we're not going to do that. I love Call of Duty. I love Vanguard. You guys know that already. And we are back with another episode of Blueprint Review. This is episode 163. And today we're taking a look at the Louveterie. Yeah, the Louveterie blueprint for the MP40, which you guys can see here. Blueprint number 2 out of the brand new Mastercraft bundle that we covered in my video from yesterday. Here's what the blueprint looks like in game. Of course, the MP40 doesn't have a very good inspect to it, which is a bummer. And obviously the reload isn't very good either. But here's a look at the blueprint in game. So anyways, hopefully we can open the gameplay and do well. And I will see you guys all there. Alright guys, and welcome into the game. We are playing some kill confirmed here on the map Casablanca. Hopefully we can do well. Rocking with the blueprint here, of course. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little April Fool's prank. I thought it would just be fun. I don't normally do those, but I thought it would be kind of a fun thing to do today, just because, that's what today is. And it was harmless, of course, and no one, I don't think anybody believed that for a second, which is kind of the goal, but it's also kind of just to be a little bit funny. And if for some reason I did have you thinking that was true, then, and it upsets you, then I am sorry, but I'm sure most of you guys watching this video knew that it was a joke. So yeah, I mean, of course I wouldn't quit Call of Duty for an Overwatch professional career. I suck at Overwatch. I mean, you guys are looking at the game. You guys saw that gameplay during that little spiel, and I'm terrible. I mean, I'm closer to being a pro in Call of Duty than a pro in Overwatch. Not that I could even get close to being a pro in COD, but I just thought it would be funny. And for a game like Overwatch to be a pro in, no, come on. But I mean, Overwatch isn't a bad game though. I've played it, I've played it very casually for like a couple of years, and it's actually a really fun game. So it's not anything to bash Overwatch or anything. It was just a casual fun prank. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Wow, what? I'm not amazed by that kill. I'm amazed by how far I jumped there. I just like yeeted myself off of that little stairway and I flew. That was fun. Anyways, we're doing okay so far. MP40's putting in some work. I had to get used to this blueprint though because it's pretty weird. I'm not used to having a MP40 with a 2.5 times sight on it. I'm used to having my MP40 with iron sights, so it's definitely been a little bit weird using this thing, but it's pretty good. I mean, obviously, the MP40 is the professional SMG, so damn it. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the Major 2, by the way. Hope it's been interesting so far. I mean, yesterday, one of my favorite teams, Florida. I guess it's a new favorite team. I guess I haven't announced it yet, but one of my new favorite teams, Florida, actually 3-0'd London, which was no one expected that. I didn't think that they would get creamed, but I didn't think that they would 3-0 them. I mean, that was just incredible. And then, unfortunately, Optic Texas, my other favorite team, lost yesterday. And they also got 3-0'd by Seattle, which was definitely weird. So that's why you guys see that I'm rocking the Optic Texas calling card here in emblem here today in this gameplay. Because I always like rocking those calling cards and stuff if my team is playing. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Hopefully your teams are doing well. Again, none of my teams play today except for Optic Texas later. Probably won't be able to watch them, unfortunately, but actually from right now I think they're actually starting to play. I don't think I'll be able to watch it though. Okay. And if you guys have any funny pranks that you guys pulled today on your family members and or co-workers or whatever, let me know down below in the comments. I'm very interested in hearing about what those are. Hopefully they were all fun. Hopefully none of them were dumb. I'm sure there's going to be a news article or something today about somebody doing a dumb prank that cost someone a lot of money. That's always a dumb thing to do. Pranks are supposed to be fun, not supposed to be expensive for the people that you're doing it against. And you guys, for example, the one that I did here, I did absolutely nothing. Didn't cost you guys anything. Maybe a little bit of sadness that I would be giving up on Call of Duty, but yeah, nothing like, I don't know, throwing a pie in your face or something, which is also kind of harmless. But yeah, let me know if you guys did anything interesting. I had work today, and one of my co-workers essentially at pools. In pools, they have these little gutters where water goes down to kind of circulate throughout the pool. And essentially what happened was they placed a little Pennywise picture with a balloon into that gutter, which was, again, super harmless, but also kind of funny as well. I didn't know what it was for the longest time, and then I noticed it, and it was pretty funny, so. Oh, get destroyed, my guy. Get destroyed. You tried. You tried, friend. You tried. There we go. There's another guy there. Somebody coming over this way, and they're just dropping on top of me. You'll love to see it. Beautiful. There's a nice little quad. And that guy's down as well. A little bit of a sneaky little 5-man feat towards the end of this gameplay here. And I think that's going to do it, guys. I think that's going to do it for the gameplay here. Hopefully we don't die anymore. That's my goal for the rest of this gameplay, is to not die anymore. And there we go. 27 kills, 23 confirmed. Not too bad of a gameplay there. Pretty quick. Kill confirmed, if I can be honest with you guys. Me and my teammate here got a ton of tags. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. We'll go ahead and take a look at the play of the game real fast here. And let's actually look at the skin in-game as well, which looks pretty cool. And again, these guys just dropped right on top of me here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. And I will see you guys all in 2 seconds to go ahead and review the blueprint. Okay, so welcome into the lobby. Here's a look at the at the Louveterie blueprint for the MP40, which you guys can see right here. It's not too bad of a looking. It's not too bad looking of a blueprint. Obviously, from the inspect, you guys couldn't see it very good, but here's what it looks like in game. And it does, again, it looks not too bad. Starting off here with the first attachment, we have ourselves the strife compensator. For the barrel, we have the Krausnik 221mm 01B. For the optic, we have the Mark III sun filter. For the stock, we have the remove stock. For the underbarrel, we have the M1930 strife angled. For the magazine, we have the 9mm 64 round drum. For the M type, we have subsonic. For the rear grip, we have the stippled grip. For the proficiency, we have momentum. And then finally, for the kit, we have quick. So now that is all out of the way, we can go ahead and talk about the aesthetic, the practicality, and the worth of the blueprint and of the bundle itself. So starting off here, first off, with the aesthetic, it's not too bad. Again, as I mentioned a couple of times already, I actually kind of like it. I like the kind of gold accents on it, and you know, the kind of wolf theme that we saw within the blueprint from the last video, which is pretty cool as well. So I think I'm going to give the aesthetic, go ahead and give the aesthetic a pretty solid 7 out of 10, because it's not anything crazy. In fact, I don't think it's quite an 8 out of 10, but it still looks very, very cool nonetheless for what it is. Next, for the practicality, is this a practical class for this blueprint? I would say yes and no. There's some good things to this class, and then some other things that I don't really like that much. I'm starting off here with the first thing. I don't really like this barrel too much. You know, while this barrel looks pretty good inherently, I just don't think that it does that well for this blueprint. I mean, all those things are really great, but there's other, you know, ways to improve this stuff without hurting very, very important things like bullet velocity, recoil, and accuracy, and damage range. Those things on SMGs, hurting those things is very, very bad for the SMG itself. Yes, it makes it faster, but also that's just not a very, very good attachment. The other attachment that I don't really like that much is the Mark III sun filter. I just don't like having super zoomed in scopes when I'm using SMG. I prefer to have something like the slate reflector, which is 1.35. So this is only a 1.5 times mag. I thought it was a 2.5, but only a 1.5. But you know, it just doesn't feel that good to me. I prefer actually having the iron sights on the MP40. I just think that it fits the weapon a little bit better, makes it feel a little bit better. And then the other attachment I'm not a big fan of either is the, actually that's pretty much it. Those are the only two attachments that I have a problem with. The rest of them are pretty good, and overall I would say that the class isn't bad. I mean, you can't ever go wrong with the MP40. It's always going to put in work. It's always going to be a reliable, strong SMG. So the class is going to get a 7 out of 10 as well, because again, you know, the class isn't amazing, it's not bad, but it's definitely above average, so it gets a 7 out of 10. And last but not least, is this blueprint worth using? Yes and no. Again, same thing here. I mean, would I use this blueprint personally for the MP40? Probably not, in all reality. I mean, I do have quite a few blueprints for it, and this one's probably the coolest looking blueprint for it, so I can't really see myself using this. I mean, this one, for example, has the best barrel for the MP40 on it, has one of my favorite stocks for the MP40 as well. You know, it's got a lot of good attachments on it, so I'd probably honestly use this one over this current one over here within this game, only because I like that one better. But you know, if you haven't ranked up the MP40 and you want to kind of take some of these good attachments and then change the class a little bit, then you absolutely can do that. Again, if you do change the barrel though, it hurts the aesthetic quite a bit. So, you know, practicality is definitely in the eye of the beholder, but me personally, I don't think it's super, super practical, so I'm going to go ahead and give that a 6 out of 10. So factoring everything into there, this blueprint is going to be getting a solid 6.6 out of 10, which isn't too bad of a score. Again, it is above average, but it's not anything that's going to be amazing, that's going to rock your socks off and be the best blueprint of all time. So now let's go ahead and talk about the bundle and whether or not it is worth it. So let's go ahead and go through everything very, very quickly. So starting off here with the first attachment and basically our first blueprint in the whole thing of this bundle, we have ourselves the Canis Lupus blueprint, or Mastercraft blueprint for the bar, which you guys can see right here. I obviously used it in my last episode. Very, very, very cool blueprint. Really, really like it. I think it's one of the coolest blueprints within the game, and I gave this blueprint got a 9 out of 10 in my last video, and then of course we used the second blueprint here within this video over here with the Louveterie. And then for the skin, you guys can see the skin right here within game. Pretty cool looking skin. And then we have ourselves the calling cards over here. This is the calling card for the bundle. See if I can find it. So here's the calling card, and then over here is the emblem, which is right here, which looks pretty cool. And then we have ourselves the weapon charm, which is down over here. There we go. There's weapon charm, which you guys can see. And then finally, I think we have a sticker as well for this bundle. But yeah, it's right here. So anyways, it's very, very wolf themed. I think a lot of you guys can pick up on that. So is this bundle worth it? Well, I would say that is, of course, up to personal preference. Do you like the bar? Do you like the MP40? Do you like Shigenori? Do you use Shigenori a lot? Those are the things that are definitely really, really important when it comes to a Mastercraft bundle or a bundle in general. I mean, do you like the weapons that are in it? Do you like the skin that's in it? Do you like all that stuff? Because at the end of the day, that's really what matters, because this stuff is all aesthetic. None of this really changes none of this, changes the effectiveness of the weapon. The class is really, really good for the bar blueprint. So if you don't have the bar ranked up very much for whatever reason, then it's a very reliable class, and it's very, very good. So personally, I thought that this bundle was worth it because I like Mastercrafts. I think they're very, very cool. I enjoy using them in game. It's sort of like a collector's thing. When I go back to Cold War, for example, I have a ton of very rare, cool Mastercrafts that I can use when I play that game whenever I want to. And, people will see that and be like, dang, that's pretty cool. This guy's been playing the game for a while. And that's kind of where I am when it comes to aesthetic items within the Call of Duty store. Is that some people think that is kind of cool that you have these type of blueprints. So, again, when it comes down to it, is this bundle worth getting? If you like the things that are in it, and it's up to personal preference, of course, then I would say yes, go ahead and buy it. Is it worth 2,400 card points? I would say so. Has lots of cool aesthetic items in it, or cosmetic items in it, and the Mastercraft is very good and also very cool as well. But if you don't really care for the bar that much, don't really care for Vanguard that much either, then obviously I wouldn't recommend buying it, because then you basically would be wasting your money. So me personally, I think it's worth it. If you like Vanguard a lot, I would also say that it is worth it for you, but obviously if you don't, then it's not. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of a different video here on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little April Fool's prank in the beginning of the video, and then enjoyed the video overall as a whole with the next episode of Blueprint Review. If you guys did enjoy the video, like I always appreciate it. If you want to check out any of my other previous episodes of Blueprint Review, they will all be linked down below in playlist in the description, as well as the previous episode. We'll be at the end of the video as well. I'll see you guys all on another Call of Duty Vanguard video very soon.